Hey everybody, welcome to today's show. Welcome to Disabled Reality. I'm your host, Anthony Lorito-Duke, and we have a great topic for today's show in which it is people have to act smart and not act stupid. Now let's get right into the topic. Today started the phase one of the reopening in certain counties only within the state of New York, and it's actually five out of the 10 counties within the state of New York that are able to fully reopen today with restrictions, by the way. And so, in order to reopen properly, ladies and gentlemen, people in general have to act smart and not act stupid. There's certain restrictions that everybody has to follow. And if people truly, and I do mean truly, want the economy to reopen, if people truly, and I mean truly, want to get back to work, as they said that they do, then they have to follow certain restrictions and guidelines in order to do so. Okay? Wherever we go in life, whatever we do, there's rules and regulations that everybody has to follow. So, whether you like the rules or not, that doesn't matter. You just have to follow them, and that is it. And it's not like these restrictions and these rules and regulations are unreasonable. They are very reasonable, very reasonable. And we got to follow them. And for anyone who says, no, I don't want to follow them, well, then you should be allowed to go back to work. And then they say, well, I got families to support. That's your problem. You're the one who spread your legs and popped out your kids. You're the one who put the buns in the oven. Nobody forced you to have kids. So you made them, your responsibility. It's up to you to listen the first time when people speak to you. And if you don't, there's consequences. And it's your fault, not anybody else's. If the rules and regulations stipulate that certain things you got to follow in order for you to get back to work and so on and so forth, that's what you got to do. And if you say no, that's your decision, which means it's also your fault. Point blank. Very simple. That's it. Now, in and also within the reopening, okay, like I said, there are restrictions, and if you don't follow them, then that is your fault. You cause more problems. People are trying to do things the right way, okay, and if you follow the restrictions, if you follow the guidelines, if you follow the rules and regulations, there won't be any problems. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. But there's people out there who say, I don't want to go by the rules and regulations. My garbage don't stink. I can do whatever I feel like I want to do, and that is it. No, 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 no. And when you can't support your family, you have to tell them, listen, I walk around with my brain up my ass. I'm too stupid because I don't want to listen to the rules and regulations. And because of that, it's my fault. And I can't go back to work because of my stupidity. And I can't feed you. I can't pay the bills because of my stupidity. Hey, take responsibility in life for your own actions. That's what adults have to do. So now let's look at the other side of the coin. If you don't want to have to go down that route, if you don't want to have to tell your family about your own stupidity and what you caused, and so on and so forth, then just go by the rules and regulations, the guidelines, the restrictions, follow them to the exact T, and you don't have a problem. Plain and simple. Simple. Not difficult, simple. So it's going to be up to you. What do you want to do? Which way you want to go? So, you know, and with the reopenings of wherever, like I said, there's restrictions, there's guidelines, there's rules and regulations. And if you don't follow them, you're the ones who caused the problem. Nobody else. That's it. Just you. And you made it bad for everybody else then. Now, in every bunch, you're going to have bad apples. Yes. But there's nobody else to blame but those bad apples because they're the ones that ruin it for everybody else. Plain and simple. So who are you to take your anger out? On those bad apples. The ones who don't want to listen the first time when people speak to them. So if everybody just does the right thing, listen the first time when people speak to you, follow the rules and regulations, the guidelines, and the restrictions, and things will go smoother. Okay? And we can have a proper reopening. There you go. Right? That's not difficult to comprehend into the brain. Right? Called common sense. It's called intelligence. So let's just do the right thing, people. And then that way, things can run smoother. The economy can reopen properly. Okay? Seriously. And things uh, can get going here. So, but it's about acting smart and not acting stupid. Seriously. But anyways, um, I want to remind everybody about my business, my website, which is Advocate Information Highway. And the link to there is awldny.com. And you guys can check out all the pages on there. And I hope to speak to everybody again next week, next Thursday, which is May 21st, for my other show that I host here on Spreaker.com called Equality and Rights for All. And I hope to speak to everybody again next Friday, which is May 22nd, for this show, Disabled Reality. And so, with that, take care, everybody. Bye.